Oh boy, we are back. We are back in the garage finally after what? It's been like 4 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks since I made a video in the garage. It's not going to be too long of a video, but I just wanted to come on out and say hello and say we're back, say we're safe. We had a great trip. 2023 Bike Week was amazing. Absolutely amazing time. Absolutely awesome weather. Had a great time with Rob, with Sandy. Just thank you to everybody that came out, to the hundreds of you guys and gals that came out and said hello at the meet and greets. Really do appreciate it. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. So thank you so much. Anyway, got Mad Max here. We got a name for the Hayabusa. Somebody put it in the comments, Thunderdome. I kind of like that name. So the Hayabusa is Thunderdome. So we got the Hayabusa right here. I did get the seat cal for it, but I'll go over the whole bike on another video. Today's video is about Mad Max. And I really wanted to make this video because I think I get this question probably the most in DMs, messages, and emails. What baffle are you running in the 2-in-1 on Mad Max? Why? Because the friggin' thing sounds absolutely insane, I'm telling you. When people even seen me in Daytona, it's like, wow, this thing sounds amazing. It sounds awesome on camera and through my helmet audio, but I'm telling you, this thing in person it's at another level. It's just unbelievable, the sound. So a lot of people have been asking me, like, what are you using for a baffle? Obviously, they're asking what exactly is the exhaust, but the magic, yes, this 2-in-1 is amazing. But I think the magic happens inside. Like, what did we put in there, right? So if you guys don't remember, when I did the build series over at JD Cycle Works about Mad Max, I showed you guys that part, but I'm assuming not all of you guys have seen that video, and that's why you guys always comment almost in like every video when you guys hear Mad Max and how good it sounds. That's the same question that keeps coming up. What baffle are you running? Are you running a louver baffle? Like, what's inside? Are you running any baffle, or is it just open? I'm going to go into that. So just to recap, Mad Max, it's a 107 with it's a stage 2 S&S 475 cam, Screaming Eagle high flow, air breather, Kaden air filter, 2-in-1 Outlaw Khrome Werks exhaust, right? 2-in-1. So this is the thing, and I have to say this because on Silverback, if you guys remember my last bike with the 130 T-Man performance motor, had 156 horsepower. The 2-in-2 sound fantastic, but the 2-in-1, again, my opinion, you can't beat it because you have both of those cylinder pressures combining into one, right? So it makes sense. So the little more pressure you have, the louder the sound is going to be. If you open up the hole, if you open up and give it more space to breathe, for instance, like a 2-in-2, the sound is going to kind of be deadened, right? But this 2-in-1 just thumps. So when we were at JD Cycle Works and when we put this exhaust on, I had options. I had options of using different types of baffles, right? So this is what I kind of want to go over because I think that's what I put inside. What I put inside, it made a big difference in the sound, a really big difference. So if you guys remember on Silverback, I had the 2-in-2 Khrome Werks Eclipse Black Chrome exhaust. I had the louvered baffles in both of the mufflers. And I'll show you a picture right here. And that's kind of how they look. And if you go to Khrome Werks website, there's a couple different ones to choose from. So when we did this exhaust, I believe Dave had a louvered baffle there. He had another one, and then he had the one that I kept in Mad Max. But going back to Silverback, Silverback sounded really good because first of all, compression was a little higher. We had a 130 pumping out a lot of horsepower. Exhaust sound very, very good. Don't get me wrong, very good. But this sound, it is totally different. It hits harder. Like I said, because it is a 2-into-1. But let's go over, I believe, where the magic happens. Now, you guys are gonna ask, well, let me show you guys exactly what I'm using. So if you, let me get a flashlight. Hang on one second. Hopefully that'll help. Yep. So if you could see all the way in the pipe, I don't have any baffle in there whatsoever. So what this is called, you could see the 2 bolts holding it. There's one there and one there. This is called a reducer. So it actually reduces the output diameter of the exhaust down some. I don't know exactly how much, but quite a bit. So now what's happening is you're building a little more pressure because this hole is obviously smaller. That's what's giving that really just hard hit. It's like a growl, like a rumble, right? If you make this exit port wider, the bigger it is, the quieter it's going to be. If you guys remember on the old twin cams with the just straight back 2 pipes, really thin diameter pipes, those friggin' bikes were so damn loud. So you know what I'm talking about. If you have more back pressure, the sound is going to be louder. If you open up the opening at the end of the exhaust or a more free-flowing exhaust, you're going to get a quieter sound, a less of a thump. So I did have, when before we put this in, we had the baffle in there, and pretty much, honestly, it sounded like it did on Mad Max. Maybe a little bit throatier, a little bit thumped a little bit more, but I said, you know what? Let's take this out and let's put the reducer in. And as soon as Dave put this in, you guys could check out that video. As soon as Dave put that reducer in, I was sold. I didn't want anything else. I even told him I don't even want to try the third one that he had for me there to try out, because the sound that was coming out of this pipe was insane. So can you do this? Can you do this on a 2-into-2? Of course, absolutely. Now, did I gain or did I lose horsepower or torque? Not sure, because we didn't check it. But honestly, I don't care even if I lost. Even if you're going to lose something, what are you going to lose? 2 horsepower, maybe 3? I was willing to sacrifice the loss. And like I said, I don't know if I lost anything or if I gained anything, right? All I know is the bike has 116, 117 horsepower, stage 2. And like I said, I don't care. Even if I had to lose a horsepower or 2, I would still keep that reducer in because it sounds absolutely ridiculous. So you might ask me, all right, John, well, I don't have the 2-into-1. I have the 2-into-2. Try it. Try it and let me know. Because if I knew about the reducer when I had Silverback with the 2-into-2, I would have put them in. I would have loved to try it out. I'm assuming it would have sounded absolutely ridiculous because this one muffler sounds ridiculous. If you go to the website, you will not see that reducer on the website. Call them. Call Khrome Werks. Ask them for it, and they will take care of you. I don't know how much it is, but they'll get it to you, okay? It's not on the website. I talked to Chris. I forgot what he said, whether they're working on putting on a website. Just call them. They can supply you with the reducer. That's the other question that I had. Well, it's not on the website. You have to call them. Reach out to them and tell them you want the reducer, the exact same one that Cycle Fanatix has, and they'll hook you up. But let me know, guys. Let me know in an email. Shoot me a video. If you guys have a 2x2 black chrome, Eclipse, exhaust, whatever, 2x2 with louvered baffles in it now, and you do decide to switch it out to the reducers, send me a before and after video. I would like to put it in a future video so everyone can see, because I think it would honestly sound amazing. So that's what I have in the pipe, and that made a gigantic difference in the way Mad Max sounds. It's amazing. And like I said about the power, even if I did lose 1, 2, 3 horsepower, which I don't think I did, but even if I did, I'm willing, big deal, 2 horsepower, right? Like, who cares? You're never gonna even feel that, right? I was willing to sacrifice a couple horsepower. And again, I'm not saying I did. I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, if I had to lose, if Dave said, well, you're gonna lose 2 horsepower if you put that reducer in, I would have said, I don't care, leave it in. Leave it in, because 2 horsepower is nothing, and the sound that the reducer makes on these exhaust systems are amazing. Obviously, the design of the head pipe and the finish on the Khrome Werks exhausts are absolutely amazing. Can't tell you that enough. And the customer service is spot on, like 100%. So try it out if you guys want to, and it's, if you already have the Khrome Werks exhaust, if you want a different sound, try out the reducer. I'm sure it's really inexpensive just to get the reducer. I don't know how much it is. Call them up. Try it out. Let me know. Shoot me an email. And I want to know what your guys' thoughts are. But that's why friggin' Mad Max sounds so good. Hopefully this video helped you guys. We're going to be doing some couple videos in the garage. We got some crappy weather here in northern New Jersey for the next couple days up until probably next week. But it's going to start getting warmer. Then we'll bring you some ride videos. I'm going to bring you a video on the Hayabusa soon, probably in the next couple days, show you guys a couple little things I did if I didn't go over them already. I think I did a couple things which I didn't show you guys, but we'll do a ride video and tell you guys my next steps on the Hayabusa. Thanks for watching, guys. Love you guys. Almost at 100,000 subscribers, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.